Hi everybody, and welcome to our latest BoLS Souls battle report. Today we are doing our first post-Adepticon cooldown battle report. It's me, Bigred, versus John. Say hi, John. Alright, this is John again, who is bringing his awesome Oxblood-covered Imperial Guard army, which as you can see here is on our Mars table. So what we're doing here is, after Adepticon, I told myself I'm going to spend a couple months and get rid of all the bells and whistles and just play a meat and potatoes Space Marine army to teach myself to use combat tactics and just, you know, get away from all the super tricks and super fancy units and just do a couple months of getting back to basics. So right now we're doing a capture and control spearhead game. You can see the two quarters here, and John deployed first. And let's go over my army. This is my meat and potatoes army. I have two 10-man dev squads with quad laser cannons that have been combat squadded into 1, 2, 3. There's the fourth 5-man squad with dual laser cannons in there. Then we have 4 tactical squads, each armed with a multi-melt of flamer. Those have been combat squadded. There's one of them in there. 2, 3, 4. Another combat squad over there. Another combat squad over here. I have 2 plain 50-point heavy bolter land speeders hanging out back there. And in here I have a land raider with Sicarius and a combat squad with a flamer in there. And Sicarius has made this Rhino and a multi-melted squad have scouts, so they're going to be out flanking. And let's see what John has in just a second. Okay, John, what do we got here?
We have 2 Vendettas. This Vendetta actually has a squad in it with a flamer. We have 1 company command squad with all plasma. We have 1 Lehman Russ with plasma cannons. We have a Manticore. We have a Meltavet squad with 3 Meltaguns and a Chimera. We have Executioner with 2 plasma sponsons, a Psychic Battle Squad, and in reserves I have 1 company command squad with plasma, 1 Meltavet squad, 1 platoon command squad with flamers, and a Valkyrie with multiple rocket pods and with 1 flamer inside the squad, and all these are in reserves.
Alright, I have Sicarius, so I get to re-roll the ability to seize the initiative, so we're going to roll that right now and see if I can take it. Survey says 4 and 4, nope, so Imperial Guard going first. Alright everybody, we're at the top of 1, and John's Imperial Guard, as you can see here, have moved forward. The Vendettas have moved over out towards his left flank. There's a Chimera that moved way up here in the front, popped smoke. Look at that gigantic, it really popped smoke. And all of these tanks and Vendettas have laid into my front lines. This is a combat squad of Devastators. It's gone to ground. They lost 1 guy. This squad up here lost 1 guy, went to ground. This Rhino back here was destroyed. The guys got into it. And this Rhino was destroyed. And the Land Raider way back here got hit by a Manticore shell and lost its left sponson. And that's all we got. We'll see what the bottom of 1 brings. Alright guys, we're at the bottom of 1. And Land Raider moved up. Land speeders and some rhinos repositioned towards midfield, and all those laser cannons and multi-meltas and everything else flew into the leading elements of the Imperial Guard. Over here, that was a Chimera full of veterans. Now it is a crater full of 5 veterans. There was a Lehman Russ Executioner over there that is no more. And that Vendetta has lost 1 of its laser cannons, and that's what we got. We'll see what the top of 2 brings. Alright, we're at the top of 2. The Imperial Guard had a lot of reserves. The Vendetta showed up, the Chimera showed up. As you can see here, they're moving forward. That Rhino hooked around, that Chimera hooked around this piece of terrain and popped smoke. This entire front that you're seeing here laid into the Marines yet again. And not a whole lot of shooting here. Over here in the middle, this Demolisher deviated horribly, and its shot landed and killed 2 of the remaining veterans. There was a Devastator squad here, a combat squad with 2 laser cannons, who took some fire, used combat tactics to fail, and unfortunately rolled really high and ran right off the table. So much for them. And then way over here in the middle, Psychic Battle squad had a deviation that landed their template power right on top of that land speeder and killed it, and that's all we got, and we'll see what bottom of 2 brings. We're at the bottom of 2, and the big news for this phase is that Valkyrie over there got shot down, and the guys got out of it, and a couple of them got burned and shot up by this combat squad of tactical marines over there. Way over here, this Vendetta has lost yet another of its laser cannons from a weapon destroyed, so it's now down to 1. And way over here in the center, another tactical combat squad moved up and got a really nice assault, killed the squad of veterans down to 1 guy who held, so they're all nice and safe during the Imperial Guard's turn. We'll see what the top of 3 brings. Alright, top of 3, big things that happened this turn. The Land Raider is no more, thanks to the Medusa's, the Manticore's third missile, and there's Sicarius and his squad in there. This tactical combat squad got shot down to 2 guys and held. Way up here on the top objective, a Devastator combat squad lost 2 members, was weak and resolved by that Psychic Battle Choir, and broke a little bit, fell back to the base. And other than that, and then way in the center here, that last remaining Imperial Guard veteran was killed in close combat, and the tactical squad consolidated into the cover, and we're headed towards bottom of 3. Alright, bottom of 3, here in kind of the middle of the Space Marine half of the board, that squad that got a point-blank multi-melta shot on a Leman Rush Demolisher, wrecked it. All of these combination of multi-meltas and laser cannons over here wrecked that Chimera. There's some plasma veterans got out. And my reserves showed up, thanks to Captain Sicarius. There's a Rhino with a multi-melta tactical combat squad that showed up in the enemy rear near that objective, and behind both of those Vendettas, and there's a multi-melta in there. And that's all we got. We'll see what top of 4 brings. Alright, we're at the top of 4. Over here, Captain Sicarius' squad was here. He took a casualty, then was weak and resolved, and he ran off the board. God love that. Way over here, this tactical combat squad took a casualty from that little group of Imperial Guardsmen and rolled a 12, so they broke, and there they went. There they are right there. And other than that, that's all we got. We'll see what the bottom of 4 brings. We're at the bottom of 4. Over here, that tactical squad has moved up and destroyed, wrecked the Chimera. Psychic Battle Choir got out. That multi-melta knocked a laser cannon off of that Vendetta. And over here in the center, a bunch of this fire combined to destroy this Chimera with and put destroy a trooper and put 2 wounds on the commander of that plasma squad that is within it. That's all we got, and we're moving to the top of 5. Could be the last turn. Alright, top of 5. The Psychic Battle Choir used their lightning template power and killed 3 of the Marines that had moved up over there. They held. Way over here, we had a lot of action. This command squad of plasma moved up, put 2 casualties on this squad of troops who are cowering back here next to the objective. They held. And then over here, there was another infantry squad that moved up, moved up and assaulted a tactical squad, pulled them out of position, lost, got caught in sweeping advance, and then the squad consolidated back to here. And that's all we got. And and over here, that Rhino is now weapon destroyed and immobilized, and going to the bottom of 5. Alright, we're at the bottom of 5. Over here, the 2 Marine squads got out of this Rhino and that Remnant over there, charged the Psychic Battle Choir, broke them, and they are escorting them off the board over here. The multi-melton here has immobilized the Vendetta. And over here, the tactical squad that was right here broke cover, assaulted these guys, and this command squad killed 1 member. And the command squad that was here making a mad dash for the objective has been wiped out with a huge amount of fire. And that is where we are at the bottom of 5. Right now it is Space Marines have this objective. This objective over here is contested, which is 1-0. Let's see if the game ends. John rolls. 5. Game continues. Alright, top of 6, and we have a lot of interesting things. Over here, the Imperial Guard have regained this objective. That squad was just pummeled from every possible direction. These 2 vehicles, the squad that got out of the Valkyrie, the Vendetta itself, and the Rhino was wrecked. The guys got out, and they were all destroyed, so they have that one. Over in the middle, the Psychic Battle Squad was escorted off the board. They're gone. And over here, this Melta Veteran Squad got out of that last Chimera that immobilized itself, and they managed to destroy the Tactical Combat Squad that was guarding this objective, so it is currently unguarded, and there's one more at the base of the building that's going to be trying to run its way up there to claim it. So we'll see what the bottom of 6 brings. It is bottom of 6. Over here in midfield, the Tactical Combat Squad killed the commander, consolidated into that cover. The Veteran Squad just got shot by all of this, and even in cover was shot down from a squad of 10 to a squad of 2. And the big bad news for the Space Marines is that the backup Tactical Squad made it into difficult ground up here, and then they failed they ran 1 inch, which was insufficient to get them up to that level. So that is currently not claimed. So it is currently 0-1 for the Imperial Guard, and we'll see if the game ends on a. It is over. That is an Imperial Guard victory. Talk to you guys.
Hi everybody. It was a really good game. John is a really good opponent, and he has a fully mech guard army. It was a uphill just slugfest the entire time. He has tons and tons of vehicles with tons of guys in them, and I just had a huge amount of infantry with lots of heavy weapons, 10 laser cannons in there, and we gave each other. He moved up. I held firm and killed probably 90% of his army, but at the very end of the day, on turn 6, my lines broke before his did, and he grabbed that one last objective back from his quarter, and I couldn't make it up there. So great game, and I really like the list. And talk to you guys later.
Hi, this is John Broxus on the forums. Tonight was a really tough fight. Bigred actually he has so many las cannons in there that he's able to pop vehicles left and right, and had a good run of destroying my vehicles. I think the plasma, I just have so much plasma going against guys and making them those orders, making them re-roll those cover saves. Really was effective in killing a lot of his guys that were crucial in the scoring units. But great opponent, great game, had a lot of fun, and I was pretty aggressive with my guard and tried to put him on the defensive, and it worked out. And I think one more turn it would have been a draw because there's nothing I could have done. So great game.